semifinals are here, and this is gonna be a match. Let me tell you, my opponent's team is, say it with me now, spooky scary. So we've played Overlord Jace before, but they made some changes to their team. I don't remember what they had before. What they have right now is Fluttermane, Heatran, Galarian Zapdos that can Terra into Fighting, Flying, or Steel type. Latios, that's one of the new things. Serperior that can Terra into Grass, Water, or Stellar. Electabuzz, Suicune, Ambipom, Alolan Dugtrio. This Latios is genuinely like the thing that's causing my entire schism to schism. It's so bulky and strong and scary and terrifying. And, oh my lord! So we gotta think of things to beat this thing, right? And I mean, it's not the only scary thing, right? Like they have the Fluttermane, right? Like that thing is a monster. And there's a couple sets on it that like I fear, like honestly, the biggest one for me is if it's Imprisoned Trick Room, then I'm like kind of cooked. I feel like that's a little better. Cheese in it. It's like that's terrifying. Heatran, not too worried about, but it's still like a threat. The Galarian Zapdos is just a lot of like hard-hitting damage, and so that's threatening. Serperior can be rough if you like get out of hand. Electabuzz prevents me from doing a couple things that I want. The fact that they have Defiant and Contrary makes so I can't bring my Arcanine in this matchup. Now that Arcanine's amazing in this, really, like they're really not threatened much by rock or fire damage, but Intimidate can be nice into certain things. Not into Galarian Zapdos and Serperior, let me tell you that. Their team is very specially focused. Like if I look at their physical attackers, it's basically just the Zapdos. Yeah, so it's like Zapdos at 125 attack, which is like, even that's like, I mean, it's high, but it's not Fluttermane special attack levels, even though it's only a 10-point difference. But then like their next highest after that is only base 100 with Ambipom and Alolan Dugtrio. I don't predict like if either of them come in, it's gonna be the Ambipom. I don't really see Dougie doing much here. I'm rambling at this point because I'm scared. So the plan that we've got for this matchup here, we got Tinkaton, the savior of last time. Maybe not the savior, but definitely the MVP of last week in the quarterfinals. We're going with another kind of cheeky set. So we have Fake Out, Gigaton, Hammer, Play Rough, and Skill Swap. We have Mold Breaker, Fake Out. So if they bring the Suicune with Inner Focus, we can still fake it out, which is very nice. We have Gigaton Hammer, so that in Tailwind we have enough speed that we can outspeed a speed boosted Fluttermane. Right, that thing hits 307 for speed. 154 lets us hit 308. It also lets us outspeed. There's something else. There's other benchmark, and we also outspeed Galarian Zapdos, which is nice. Play Rough is just generally good into their team. They have a lot of Fairy Weak stuff, namely Latios and Galarian Zapdos. And a lot of other things on the team just don't appreciate having that. And then we have Skill Swap, because there's a few abilities on their set that I don't want them to have. If they have the contrary, contrary Serperior, right? I don't want them to have that. What else we got? Levitate on the Latios can be very nice to not only take away but give to ourselves, because of we're going out of sequence Ursa Luna, baby. Like if we end up beside Ursa Luna and we somehow got Levitate off of the Latios and we gave him Mold Breaker, I'm having a decent time, let me tell you. We're going like full special bulk basically. We're still adamant nature because there's no reason not to be, quite frankly. We want to have that nice boost to our attack, and we're Guts Flame Orb to basically give us a Choice Band boost at the cost of a little bit of chip damage. And we have Shadow Claw specifically for the Fluttermane, although it also does help into Latios. Latios does take more damage from Facade. However, it is an option there. Like if we want to predict like a Fluttermane switch in or something like that, right? Which is nice. And then Protect, just because Protect is good. This thing, even if I were to max speed it out, I would have to go Choice Scarf if I wanted to try and outspeed anything in Tailwind, because all of their stuff at 252 non-boosted is faster than this thing in Tailwind right now. And then I didn't want to make it faster than Heatran, so that in Trick Room I'm slower than it, right? So because minimum speed Heatran hits 72, so I need to be under that because I'm bringing Trick Room. Spoiler alert. We got Assault Vest, Bascullegion, Terra Ghost, Swift Swim. This is a set that I've been going back and forth and back and side to side, up and down, left and right, even diagonals at times, trying to like find the best option. Like originally I was like Terra Electric because there's a lot of benefits there. And I was like, no, I kind of need the damage boost from Terra Ghost. I was considering going Choice Scarf because this thing at maximum speed, doubled by the Swift Swim or Tailwind, does not outspeed a max speed boosted Flutter Mane, which is criminal. But we can be tanky. Surprisingly, we can be surprisingly tanky. Like, if they are Speed Booster Flutter Mane, then we can survive a Shadow Ball, which is wild. Like, we survive a Draco Meteor from Soldu Latios. Like, we survive a lot of hits, which is very, very good, while still affording to have max Jolly attack. And then we're Terra Ghost just to get extra damage off on lesser specs, and then Flip Turn for nice momentum and Wave Crash because strong water damage. We're Swift Swim as well because for reasons. And then I was kind of like fourth move, unsure what to do, and I was like, Phantom Force is kind of a pseudo protect. Interesting, you know? Like, it can work as a protect, and it can kind of catch them off guard, create some guessing games, protect me for a turn, you know, make it so that their attack is just, you know, goes into the void. So we'll see how that goes. I kind of have high hopes for this. Basculin's been really good for us, so we're going to hope that it keeps up. We got the Torn here, right? So Recover Cloak in case they decide to bring the fake out Ambipom, and it also helps with things like potential Icy Winds from Flutter Mane, that sort of thing. We are fast enough to outspeed a max speed non-scarfed Galarian Zapdos, so that we can hit it with a Bleak One Storm. So we have Tailwind, obviously, boost up, and then we have Taunt in case, you know, to try and shut down any sort of shenanigans if they decide to go for that. We'll see. I was like, maybe I should go Protect on this, but the main reason I'd want Protect is Side Earthquake. Not Side Earthquake, just Earthquake and not hit my side, but this thing's a flying type. That's not going to happen, right? So Rain Dance is the last one that I'm going with for a couple reasons. One, on spoiler, Armorous has no fire moves. Two, the Basket Legion being able to Swift Swim, that once again, this is one of the diagonals. I was Adaptability for a while. Instead of going Swift Swim, what this would allow me to do is it allows me to get my doubled speed, boost up the damage of either Wave Crash or Flip Turn, and also, most importantly, not boost the speed of everything else on my team. So potentially I could turn one, Basket Legion Tornadoes, Rain Dance, Flip Turn into Indeedee. This slow-ass Indeedee, right? We do that, we can get up a Trick Room, and we're not screwed over by our own Tailwind in the process, right? So that's kind of the theory that's going on there. And you're like, oh, why not Focus Sash? Spoiler alerts on Armorish. So Indeedee here, we're max physical defense with Psychic Seed because max physical defense allows us to, I'm pretty sure we live some good non-Terran hits from the Galarian Zapdos, which is very important. And then Psychic Seed is necessary in order to live Draco Meteor from Latios. If we get doubled into, we're gone. But I mean, if they leave Latios, Galarian Zapdos, double into an Indeedee, it's dying. Nothing you can do about it, right? So we got the Trick Room. Helping Hand follow me, Dazzling Gleam. This is a very standard set. I debated going Protect instead of Dazzling Gleam, but I feel like with this matchup specifically, I want to be able to have the spread damage. And I didn't want to compromise. I definitely wasn't compromising on Trick Room or Follow Me, and then I felt like Helping Hand is going to be more useful overall. This is low enough speed that it underspeeds. Like, is it? Hold on. It underspeeds something. Oh, I meant to do this. I guess my calc was weird. Yeah, so I meant to do that. Basically, this lets me underspeed Suicune. Okay, so I figured it out. The reason that it's a negative nature is to make sure that I'm underspeeding Heatran, so once again, in Trick Room, I can outspeed it. But also, this little adjustment here is specifically if they decide to go negative nature 31 IV on Suicune, for some reason, that hits that hits 94, so this is just like a very micro adjustment if they like try to do some weird speed tier shenanigan things. I genuinely couldn't think of a way to beat the Imprison stuff. That's a lie. If I suspect Imprisoner, I know that they have it. If I lead Taunt and Tornadoes with Armor Rouge, then I can do it, right? So Armor Rouge, here, it's not Quiet Nature. It has 60 speed. What are you doing? I don't know. This is a rough one. I'm gonna be real. So we have Trick Room, be able to secondary Trick Room set. We have Protect. We're Terra Grass because defensively it's very good to their team with Flash Fire. And then Expanding Force and Shadow Ball. Basically, Expanding Force hits most of their team. Most of the stuff it doesn't want to hit, Shadow Ball does. Heatran is a problem for this thing. However, this is probably only coming if I'm bringing either Basculegion or Ursaluna. Like, very likely the 4 that I could see coming to matches like Tinkaton, Ursaluna, Armarouge, and DD in some order, or like Tinkaton, Basculegion, Tornadus, Armarouge in some order, or Basculegion, Tornadus, Armarouge, and DD, right? Something like that. I basically don't see Armarouge coming without something that deals with Heatran. And so because of that, I can kind of forego having to deal with it on that side. And Shadow Ball very specifically is good for the Latios without being immune by the Fluttermane, because I could go Dragon Pulse. It's a little stronger, but then I can't hit Fluttermane with it, right? And so I'd rather be able to do that, right? So that's the theory, right? And then 103 speed. So in Tailwind, the reason I have this much speed is because if it's not Booster Fluttermane, but it's still like timid, so like if I had to switch out or something like that, right? This outspeeds it in Tailwind. That is the full theory. I'm scared shitless. I'll see you in the battle. The thing. Great. Okay, cool. So let's see what they have that that scares me, right? So we have. So let me look at their team. What did they not bring? They didn't bring the Ambipom. They did not bring the Alolan Doug Trio. That's fine. So they did not bring the Latios. They did not bring the Latios. That makes me very happy. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. That makes me very happy. Here, I'm gonna do pro game. Okay, so it's Terra Water and Terra Flying, which is cool. Electabuzz. Okay, so Ghost is good, is pretty free into them. Ursaluna is gonna be nutty. Okay, yeah. So Ursaluna is gonna be good into them. Let's see. Yeah. So Psychic's also really good into them. Their only resist is that Heatran. Okay. So first mode I kind of want to go into, and then water's not amazing into them this time, unfortunately, but because Ghost is, and they have no immunities. That's the biggest thing. They have no Ghost immunities anywhere on their shit, right? I need to look up because this guy, something tells me that they went Vital Spirit just in case. It's part of the reason I didn't bring Fruit Bonnet, right? Pokemon Phantom Force Contact. It does make contact. So if they're static, I can get static. So I'm kind of leaning towards leading the Basculegion Torn stuff. And if I'm leading Basculegion Torn, then I'm feeling kind of nice. So go Basculegion and Torn, and we'll basically decide based on their leads if we go for Tailwind or Rain Dance. So the Gigaton is pretty nice. The Play Rough can be pretty nice. So can the Expanding Force, you know? I could also catch them off guard by going with the lead of Armarouge and Tinkaton. Because I'm Focus Sash, I live any one hit, and I'd be able to fake out at least something, unless they're Covert Cloak. I kind of want to do that first. Tinkaton, Armarouge, Indeedee, Big Bear. We're giving it a shot. So Terra Grass rather feels kind of nice here. Fake Out is pretty nice into something. I could also go for the cheeky skill swap. This thing is fast as shit. I kind of don't want it to get a Snarl off, and I feel like I can deal with the Serp another way. What could Serp go? If Serp is Terra Water, Terra Blast, my life becomes Terra Bowl, but I'm Focus Sash, so I'm kind of okay with it. So we're going to fake out into the Suicune, and we're going to Tricker him. Serp protects, amazing. We fake that out. They flinch, and we get up TR. Oh, you cheeky bastard. You're room service. I had a feeling that room service might make an appearance in this, you know? But that, you know, that's just the way it be. So I kind of want to switch out rather than stay in here. Although I could stay in and protect. That kind of gets me the same situation as if I switched out. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna skill swap this Serp and I'm gonna protect. Say Terra Water. Okay. Alright, so we block the Snarl, which is good. Kind of wishing I had Wide Guard, but you know, it's what it is. They do have the Terra Blast. And give me that Contrary. Thank you. Incredible. Alright, so now we go over to the damage calculatorius. Superior, let's go this, let's go water. I don't know, you're just a random ass set. Gigaton Hammer does a lot. It does like half. Oh wait, no, if I Terra you, it doesn't actually do a lot. Play Rough does more. Okay. Meh. How much does my Armor Rouge, Psychic Terrain at -1? The answer is not a whole hell of a lot. I did get my Protect off here. So I think I'll go for the Play Rough and switch into Indeedee and switch to the Armor Rouge. Basically, this Suicune is making my life miserable. Okay, Protect there is fine, whatever. Bit of Chippies. Okay, so that we took 11% from that on the Indeedee set. Right, so we'll go to +1, and then we'll go Suicune, Tailwind support. The Snarl did 11%, so it has to have a little bit of attack investment, I guess. Tinkton. Anything here, and then if I go Helping Hand boost, you're doing like 25%. I got 2 turns of Trick Room left. I've gotten nothing out of this Trick Room other than getting the Contrary off of the Superior, which, to be fair, is very nice. You know what I could do? If I follow me going to Bear, how much does my Ursaluna do? With an Earthquake, not a lot. Does a lot with a Facade though, so I'm gonna try and get some damage into this. Into this Suicune. Yeah, you know what? We'll Helping Hand it as well. My special attack, it's so high. Cool, we lower, so now they're at -2. Which is very, very good and cool and neat. I put Contrary on this and start boosting up again, which would be funny. So you're at -2 now. You're at -2, so I kind of want to switch in my Bear. Because at -1, because this thing is going to be underspeeding my Bear. So I'm going to play rough, and I'm going to bring my damn Ursaluna. Get him out here. Yeah, no, you don't get me. You get me burned, though. How dare you? Oh, we eat it. It's incredible. Okay, so now we're in a bit of a tough spot because I do want to get my Psychic Terrain back up. You know, I'm gonna I'm gonna play rough into the Serp slot. And I'm gonna facade the Suicune. That's fine. Yeah, I outspeed it. You live. That's craziness. Imagine if I side skill swapped and I got the speed boost. That would have been nuts. Okay, how much did my play rough do before? It did 20%, so it's probably doing like 10 now. No, it did like 7. Okay, cool. We'll play rough that slot again, and we're gonna protect. Suicune protects, cool. So now we know the full moveset. That's nice. Leaf Storm again. Okay, hold on. So Superior at -2 into my Ursaluna doesn't KO, but my EQ, your Water Terra, it will almost. I need like 13%. Tinkaton. If you're burned and they're Terra Water, that's enough chippies. They could protect though. I am a bit worried about that. So I'm gonna restore my Fake Out, and I'm gonna show the Shadow Claw. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go for Earthquake, because I kind of don't care if Indeedee goes down. Yeah, we live. Good. Oh, we speed tie? Or did we just not know that? Wait, hold on. Did I just not know these speeds before? Let me check something. Hold on. Tinkaton, Ursaluna, Suicune. I got Icy Winded. I'm a fool. Okay, now with Psychic Terrain up, now I'm feeling some kind of way. You know? So I'm gonna Terra Grass. No, Expanding Force. They could double up into me, which is spooky. And I don't necessarily want my Bear to go down because I can get another turn out of Bear. So yeah, give me my Tinkaton back. That's okay. That's less okay, but it's whatever. Alright, so on this turn, so we're at -1 speed, so we're gonna get double out, so we're gonna get like double hit here, and it's gonna be bad times. So this guy's at -4. If I go into my Armor Rouge and I Terrastalize, you're doing literally no damage to me at all. If I go to look at a Flutter Mane, this thing is, let's look at specs. I don't know, let's just look at specs. Icy Wind, forced to be expanding indeed. Icy Wind did 34% to me. So you're not choice specs, you're choice Scarf. I mean, you could be, so you're basically like max special attack, no boosting item is kind of the flavor I'm getting here. That's sort of the flavor that I'm getting from all of this. You boys kind of up a creek because a Moonblast plus something else could very well knock me out here, which is like game losing. And I'm getting outsped, you know, and I'm going to get outsped no matter what. This thing is not going to be able to outspeed either of those. I'm in pretty bad position here, because if they go for like Dazzling, how much does Dazzling Gleam do? Dazzling Gleam is doing like 39, so that doesn't work. They would have to go. They have to go for like a double target very specifically. Into that slot with Moonblast plus something else in order to really do damage to me. given what they've shown me so far, Trick Room I think has to be my play, because by Expanding Force, sure, I can knock them out, but it's like, it's not great. And then I think I just Gigaton Hammer whatever is in this slot. It is Shadow Ball, 16%. Spadef is oh, Synthesis. Okay, you gave me a way back into this. Thank you. And so now it's Zapdos-Galar. I click... what the fuck? Okay, I click Expanding Force here. You can't... And then I also click Play Rough. What? The Synthesis is cool, but I'm confused by it. Alright, dope, we take that out. Take you down. We live the Leaf Storm. Let's fucking go, boys. Methinks we have a chance. They protect. Yep. I get my bear in. I live. Yep. I get one more. Let's go. We get that, and we Facade. Oh. The Trick Room play. If they didn't go for Synthesis, I think they win that game. Oh, Jesus Christ. We say GLHF every single time. So, last time they led off with Suicune and Superior. Basket Legion Torn time, I think. Armor Rouge, Expanding Force did a lot of work there. So did Skill Swap. Skill Swap did, like, shut down the Serp, which was cool, but I kind of feel like I'd rather go for Psy Spam in the back now. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Okay. These two in lead. Zapdos-Galar. Choice Scarf, 225. Okay, let's go like Jolly 252. You're gonna be 250. Yeah, I outspeed you. I outspeed you no matter what. Let's go Basco League in. You are Terra flying, so let's put you at Terra. Let's say that I also Terra. If I go for Rain Dance. Wave Crash is just an instant KO. Also, last time, what moves did we see? Literally nothing. So they're probably choiced in some manner. If I look at Suicune, Phantom Force is a 2-ko, so it's not worth it to go for that. The Flip Turn doesn't KO. And staying a Water type, I think is fine. Okay, hold on. Zapdos-Galar, show me this again. The Wave Crash kinda does need the Rain Boost in order to KO, if that's the route I decide to go. Which I kinda do. So I'm gonna Wave Crash, and then I'll go for... I am Swift Swim, okay. Yeah, we put in Rain. Hold on, we're just double checking everything. And then if I look at Suicune in the Rain, your Scald nearly kills that. It does. Okay, yeah. Then we Rain Dance. So we Rain Dance, Wave Crash, take it out, easy. Easy peasy, love it. Love that for me. This also, importantly, shows them that Cover Cloak, and also lets me go for Tailwind. Okay. Basket Legion into Suicune. I can 2-ko. We go Electabuzz. Bulky, follow me. Wave Crash almost KOs. That's insanity. And that's like Bold Max Max. That's kind of what I want to go for, truthfully. I outspeed you unless you're Scarf, which would be insane for you to be. Also, I feel like I thought I Oh, you know what? I sped for something that's not Electabuzz, didn't I? What did I speed for? Zapdos. Okay. Maybe I should have also done it for Electabuzz. That's fine. So I kind of want a Terra Ghost, Phantom Force. And Tailwind. I'm definitely Tailwinding, that's for sure. But if I go for the Terra Ghost Phantom Force, I'm 2-Coing the guy. Which is cool. Do I feel like I need grass? I might. Flip turn does like 40%. So I'm gonna I will attempt to flip turn. Chip it down, get in DD. And then let's see. You have Protect as your only move. I could taunt the Electabuzz as well. That would be really useful, actually. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna taunt the Electabuzz. 54. We go into Indeedee. Couldn't do that the turn after because it's Psychic Terrain now. Which is nice. Knockoff comes through. Doesn't really do that much. Cool. And I go down to -1 speed. That's fine. Helping Hand Bleak Storm is probably doing a shit ton. 168. So let's see. That knockoff did 24% to my Indeedee. We'll say that you are no item. Knockoff did like 25%. What the hell? What did it do? 24.9? Are you max attack? You're heavily attack invested, at least. I don't know. Let's just call you like Careful Nature, I guess. Careful 0. And okay, you have a little bit of attack investment. I feel like you're not going to be max speed. Let's go to my Tornadus Helping Hand. I had Helping Hand boost on that whole time, actually. That's bad. Helping Hand thing does like no damage, actually. And then to Suicune, it's also doing basically no damage. So the question is, what do I want to do? Maybe the answer is set up a Tailwind. Do I need Indeedee for anything, really? I'd be kind of okay with getting a free switch into something, so I'm going to Tailwind. They go for the knockoff again. They miss the Snarl on me. That's whatever. And we're going to keep doing that. We're going to keep using Follow Me, and this turn we'll go for Bleak Wind. The speed drop on that is actually kind of nice. We get to do this again, and then we get to set up Rain again next turn. So they also, their taunt has worn off. Also only get 1 turn of Psychic Terrain, which sucks. For Expanding Force, but... I'm chilling about that. So in that case, I kind of have to give up the fact I get that, because unless this Suicune can get O-Code by my Psychic Terrain Armor Rouge, which it can't. I mean, it could, but I'd have to risk hitting a Bleak Wind. You know, and that's not really a game I want to play. So what I need to do this turn is get in Basculegion. Oh, I have a KO on my side. Basculegion. Last Respects, if I Terra. Also doesn't KO. That's really funny. And by funny, I mean tragic. Electabuzz. I might be able to knock it out with a flip turn, but kind of unlikely. I could also use this turn to set up that Tailwind, or that Rain Dance if I wanted. Definitely take out the Electabuzz, possibly take out the... You know what? And I live a hit no matter what. Yeah, you know what? We'll do this. We'll go Armor Rouge, we'll Expanding Force, and we'll go for Rain Dance. Kind of set up for future turns. We know that the Suicune's not going to KO us unless they single target. And if they single target, then they're not breaking my Sash. Ah, so close. Okay, so we're at -1, which does rustle my Jimothy's, unfortunately. You know, it is unfortunate. We're going to go for the Shadow Ball. No, we're not. We're going to go for the Protect. So we want to be able to have something. We want to be able to have a couple things alive next turn. Protect and Tailwind. Tail is old as time. Because a Shadow Ball into this slot is pretty free. There's that. Icy Wind will take me out. Yep. Double Wind is kind of nuts. Okay, so what I can do this turn then is I'm going to Expanding Force into the Suicune. So I'm going to be faster than that. If this thing's Scarf, they're insane. Just saying. But I'll be faster than them, so I'd actually be able to take care of it. So I'm outspeeding this no matter what, so I can actually afford... Let's look at my Basque into a Flutterman. So that's a 2 times effect. This Last Respects is everything KOs except for Flip Turn, basically. I do own 450% if I Terra with Last Respects right now, which is really funny. I have no reason to Terra anything here, honestly. So, because even at -1 speed, I'm probably outspeeding this. So the Expanding Force this slot, and then the worry is if this is Focus Sash. And you know what? For that reason, I'm going to double target it, but I'm going to go for Phantom Force. How does Phantom Force lose me the game? Because they can double target it next turn, right? And if they protect this and then Scald to KO me, I'm overthinking this. I'm going to just take out the Suicune. This is their last two. Wait, I'm an idiot. This is their last two. Yeah, so I target that shit down. Absolutely. And Last Respects. It is Sash. I take that out. Shadow Ball. I live. The Assault Vest is insane. It's clutch. It's beautiful. We love that for me. And we Phantom Force. Oh my god! This went so much better than I had anticipated. Absolute good games to you, Jace. Your team is terrifying. It scares me. It hurts my brain. Really cool stuff. The Suicune doing a lot more work than I initially gave it respect for, quite frankly. Yeah. Holy shit. Now, I've learned how to use this team very well for speed control. Cannot lie, right? Like, the fact I decided to go both Tailwind and Ray Dance and Swift Swim, right, in the end. Insane. The adjustments that I made to speed kind of last minute to outspeed with outspeed non-booster Flutter worked out really, really well because you ran Sash. So I'm like super happy about that. The fact that like Assault Vest Bascule Legion in the end there, like, to be fair, I had I'd broken it down to its Sash, and I had 2 turns of Tailwind remaining, so they like would have to double protect in order to win, which I mean is possible, but you know, it's a lot less likely. And with that, with Phantom Force especially, it just secured the victory. The Covert Cloak coming in clutch
on Torn, especially. Did I bring all 6 Mons? I did, yeah, because like game 1, take a ton, basically neutering the Superior, super good with the skill swap. Skill swap, such a good move in draft. I am learning. Dude, Basque Legion once more, like, prove, like, man, my team is so good. That's it, like, Brute Bonnet depresses me because it's the one piece of my team that I feel like hasn't done anything. Like, I even had a week where like Gothita and Mischievous did something, right? Otherwise, it's 7 of my 10 because these 6 plus Hisuian Arcanine have been so good in so many matchups, right? And I get, who knows, maybe Brute Bonnet in the finals. Maybe Brute Bonnet in the finals. We'll see. This was, oh, a heart pounder. Oh boy. Yeah, I know. Jace, best of luck in the bronze medal game. But yeah, holy shit, we're in the finals. We made it to the finals. I'm super jazzed about. Listen, so this is the second draft league that I'm uploading. It's the second time I'm making it to finals. But this time, this is my domain. I live in VGC. Well, I don't live in VGC, but I know it a lot better than I know singles. So I'm hoping. Hell, I hate this. I hate this. I'm getting Terrestrialized, like Terrapagos flashbacks in the moment. I'm so sorry. I'm hoping that I don't have any calc issues like that against whoever my finals opponent is. I don't think the finals game has been played. Let me check. So I don't know. It might be another rematch. That'd be a week 8 rematch or someone new. We'll see. Like Rouge Basque, like they're right here. They're doing it. Anyway, I'm rambling again. Thanks a ton for watching. Peace out.